What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm Boxing with B.
And I'm A-Rod without the paycheck.
So let's first start talking some news. Let's see. Do you want fun news first, or do you want what news do we want?
You choose this time.
All right, so fun, because I thought it was pretty funny to watch. Shannon Briggs going out to look for Tyson Fury. So I don't know if you guys saw that video, but it's on his Instagram. So I guess he's calling out Tyson Fury, and he's at this hotel, at the Renaissance Hotel in LA, I think. And he sees this guy across, and he's like, I just ate breakfast, and Tyson Fury's across. And he's like getting pumped, like ready to go walk over to go confront him and to just be like, let's fight, let's do this, And he goes over and he realizes as he gets closer that it's not Tyson Fury and it's just some look-alike guy. And so the guy's just sitting there and he just like looks up at him. And then you hear Shannon Briggs go, my bad, dude. Like he's apologizing to him. He's like, I thought you were Tyson Fury.
My bad. I thought you was Tyson Fury. You look just like him, bro.
Oh, really?
You know who he is?
Yeah.
I thought you was Tyson Fury, man. I was about to come over here and start some trouble with you, man. Sorry about that.
That's hilarious. And
He's
he even
famous for
introduces
that.
himself and he's just like, I'm a professional boxer, Shannon Briggs.
Guy that made it nowhere. He fought for the belt, got knocked out, made it nowhere.
Known for the champ is here. The champ.
Well, he's always trying to cause trouble. He did that with Vitaly Klitschko at a restaurant.
No, I think it was Vladimir.
Vladimir, he took his food, and then I think Vladimir threw water on him.
Yeah, he goes in.
his guards.
It's funny to see, though, because it was like, all right, I bet you he was thinking, like, let's do this, round 2. I got that person over there. Let me go do it. Let me go viral again. But it was just funny, because even with Klitschko is just, like, sitting there, has his food, and that's when Briggs goes in there and grabs his food and sits down. He's like, sup, champ? Whatever. I'm eating, champ. I eat what you eat, champ. And he's all into it, and he's, like, telling him all this. And then Klitschko's like, you want some water? And then he's just, like, repeating, I eat what you eat. I eat what you eat. And then all of a sudden he gets it, pours it on top, and then Shannon Briggs doesn't know what to do. He's, like, freaking out. And all these people are, like, getting on him and pushing him out, these two guys. So it's just funny.
His bodyguards or Klitschko's bodyguards or the guys he was with. So.
It was just funny to see, because then it's like you flash back to that, and now you're here in 2018, and he's older, and he's still trying to like.
He's trying to get a money fight. He's trying to get a big money fight. That's all he is. He's a clown.
It was funny. Props. I had a laugh with it, so I thought it was good.
Well,
and then we moved to Limpignets. Might be messing that name up. My bad if I do. But versus Mikey Garcia, it's not happening anymore.
Wow.
Because I think it was a shoulder injury, I believe. By Limpignets, so it's not happening. And then Mikey Garcia even tweeted out that it's postponed now.
So who's up for Mikey Garcia? Lomachenko? Let's do it.
Who knows?
That'll be good.
If that happens, then we'll watch for sure.
Well, I heard that Pacquiao's looking out for Lomachenko, but I think Pacquiao's a little bit too big. Pacquiao, be smart.
Danny
Garcia. Go get him.
That would be so good, actually. I would want to watch it.
I would watch that one no matter what.
And I think we've even seen comments, too, of you had said it before we talked about it, and then we're just, like, looking at different feed and stuff, and then in one of the comments, it was like, I want to see Manny Pacquiao fight Danny Garcia.
I would love to see that.
So it's like,
fight.
dang, there's plenty of people that are thinking the same thing. It's up in the air. Let's grab it. Let's make it happen.
Where are you at, Pacquiao? You at Congress out in the Philippines or something? Make yourself known. Go viral. Go something. Say, yes, I will fight Danny Garcia. Let's make that happen.
He'll be a very happy guy.
And make that be your, like, if you want to be your going away fight, fighting a good fighter. You got robbed against Horn. But we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, Danny wins a belt or something, and then you go knock out Danny and leave, on top of the stool, on top of the world.
Well, upcoming too, this upcoming weekend, we have Errol Spence Jr. versus
Lamont Peterson?
Yep.
Should be good.
But I also read a lot of people are in favor of Errol Spence, which is pretty obvious.
Of course.
But I believe it was one of the articles I read, they said that Peterson's trainer knows Errol Spence really well, as he was with him in his amateur run.
It's okay.
So now he's like,
when
implying
when you turn pro and when you become a champ.
Implying they know the blueprint on how to beat him.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah.
Batista knocked out Lamont Peterson. I think Errol Spence is going to knock him out.
Well, Easter Junior's to defend his title. I think it's a lightweight title against Javier Fortuna. And Fortuna was actually he was on the rise for a long time. Do you remember?
No, I don't remember him.
He was on the rise for a while, but he just lost last year to Jason Sosa.
By
Jason
knockout?
Sosa is the one that fought Lomachenko. And Lomachenko, I thought they even kind of look alike. They're like the same like body type and everything. Um, they had a good run, but obviously Lomachenko came out with that
Lomachenko's
victory. But
he's
I
above
think he's
average.
Puerto Rican. Jason Sosa is Puerto Rican, but he beat Fortuna. He gave him that loss. On the undercard too, there's Alexander Serna and Matthew Gonzalez. And the only reason I bring that one up is because I think it's interesting. Matthew Gonzalez, he's 2-0. Alexander Serna is 1-1, I believe, and never been. Hasn't been knocked out professionally.
Yeah.
But when I was going, all over the internet searching up, he has a GoFundMe account, and I thought that was interesting because it says on there his GoFundMe is to raise money for equipment and things like that for this fight.
So he has no sponsors, no nothing.
Yeah, but that just goes to show like you can make it. I mean, not that I'm not saying he's made it out there, but he has a shot. He has
he's
a
going
shot
up
to
there
go
where
out
people
there
can
and
watch who he
undercard.
is. Yeah, they can see who he really is and maybe make something out of himself.
So that's someone that's obviously just starting out, but it's cool to see that it's not all sponsored. Not everyone's going to go out there and get sponsored, but you don't lose it. Don't drop everything behind.
The last guy who
chance.
knocked out Bernard Hopkins. I forgot his name. He had the WBC belt that he beat from far for. He was a nobody. He was still working a construction job being the WBC.
Smith?
Smith, I think was his name. But he was, he has a 9-to-5 job working, and then when he had a train, he would tell the construction company, hey, I'm getting a fight. And they loved him so much that they gave him the time to. Everybody chipped in, all the workers chipped in to help him out to train.
See, I think that's cool. It's just cool to see because from an outside perspective, if you're just looking in at boxers, you're like, oh, they're there because they probably got sponsored by Nike, by who knows, everyone. They just think they have all this money. But here's the realities. Yes, money will come with sports, but it doesn't always, you don't get things handed to you.
Well,
that's basically what the whole rundown is.
He knocked out, like I said, Fonfara, and then he knocked out Hopkins, and he still had to work the 9-to-5 job to support his family.
Well, I think it's interesting.
Now he lost the belt. He did really well, like in the first 2 rounds. Or first round, he knocked the opponent down and everything, but the other opponent was an experienced fighter, younger than Hopkins and everything, and took it to him and beat him, took the belts away. And the other guy fell off of grace. I don't know. I haven't heard from him, but he should just deserve another shot. He was the champion for a reason.
Yeah.
Who do you got for this fight coming up?
I think it's going to be an interesting one, but I'm going to go with Errol Spence.
Knockout or decision?
Hey, you're pulling a me on me.
No, because you always say that.
That's what I do to you.
But I always say knockout. I'm going to say a knockout within the 5th or 6th round. He should knock him out.
All right. It's hard. I think I'll go with a knockout too. I'm going to say a knockout, and I'll say by the 7th. Let's say 7. Just because you said 6, so I want to say 7.
Okay. We'll see.
And if not, if it goes to decision, it's still going to go to Spence.
Yeah. And we'll see what happens from then on. The 147?
I believe so.
That's a weight class to watch now. Everyone's there. Everyone's there.
Well, even after this one, if he wins, let's see Danny Garcia fight the winner.
Oh, Danny Garcia. I would love to see that too. But, like I say, the one that he'll chariot hand. I hope Rios. I hope Rios, because I was going to say he'll cherry pick anybody else, but I hope Rios changes that. I hope he really trains. I hope the unexpected happens and he knocks him out, which it's a long shot for me. But I'm hoping.
It can happen. Anything can happen. That one punch.
I could be like the George Foreman versus Michael Moore, where Moore was the champion and one punch from the old man left 2 jabs and he didn't see the right coming and lights out. He changed history. And that's when you hear Larry Mitchell go, it happens! It happens!
Well, we'll see how the rest goes, how this fight turns out. I think it'll be a good one to watch.
Once again, you guys, like I always say, please comment, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Anybody we miss? I know there are people out there who are missing the new fighters that are coming out. Someone you might know that's coming out of LA somewhere, Orange County, anything. Because even Tijuana, I know Tijuana has some awesome boxers. That's where Morales, Margarito, a chump that I don't like because he cheated. But, you know, he was coming up for a reason.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of fighters everywhere. Let us know. We'll go watch them. We'll go, you know, like I said, interview them and everything.
Well, be sure to tune in next week. That's all we have for this one.
Yeah. But let us know who you guys pick, Spence or Peterson. Lights out.